I worked on my novel today. Now, you probably think I'm going to tell you about hunching over my computer and typing away for hours and hours and getting pages and chapters done, but that's not what I did. This is Helen Cassidy Page. I'm a writer with 50-some titles on Amazon, 2 books published with Legacy Publishers in New York. I am a life coach and a freelance editor. And what I did today, because it's NFL day, I watched football all day. And yes, I worked on my novel, because you never know where you're going to get inspiration from. And while I am not writing a sports book, I do have a couple of works in progress. But you never know when inspiration is going to tap you on the shoulder and give you an idea for a scene, character, some dialogue. And whatever I do, I'm paying attention to the world around me because I might use it in one of my books. Now, you may look at me and think, what is no lady like me doing writing books? Shouldn't I be sitting in a corner with my knitting and, waiting for the Grim Reaper? Well, I often sit on the couch with my knitting because I've been a knitter since I think I was 11 years old. But I'm never just sitting around waiting for things to happen to me. I live a very engaged life, doing things that I love. Most of them have to do with words, with writing, editing. I do sand tray coaching, which I'll tell you about sometime. And I am I put a lie to the old saying, you can't teach a dog new tricks. I am an old dog, but I learn lots of new tricks. And I'd like to tell you about some of them on my brand new YouTube channel. I started this channel actually about 10 years ago when I had published one of my books. And I didn't pursue the marketing that I thought I would, so I didn't do very much with it. I've published a few episodes here and there, but I really was interested in other aspects of social media, and basically I watched YouTube videos, but I didn't do very much about coming on here and making my own videos until very recently. A very good friend of mine said, you should make some videos. So here I am, and I am going to introduce you to my life. I have some things to talk about, and after watching a number of videos made by people who have a small audience and talk about their lives, their interests, and their path to monetization, which is very interesting to me, I'm going to let you in on how I approach monetizing my channel. Let's hope that happens. But I'm going to tell you how I do it. One of the most important things that you're supposed to do when you start a channel is have a niche. And that's always been a problem for me because I have so many interests. What is my niche? My niche is me, my interests in my life. I am now 86 and I have a lot of interests. My main interest is living an engaged life for as long and happily as I can. My major interests have to do with writing, reading books, and editing. So I'm going to talk about that. But that encompasses a lot of things. So I hope you'll give my channel a look. I will be here regularly. And one of the things that I will talk about is football, because I love football. I have since the Joe Montana days. And I'll tell you how I got started in football. But my 49ers are about to start. I'm hoping they'll beat the Chicago Bears to a bloody pulp, as they say. And I will come back here very regularly, several times a week, and let you know who I am. I talk about my books, my writing, the books I read, and the things that influence me. So thanks for watching, if you have, and subscribe, like my channel, and let's be friends. Thanks. See you next time.